Do you have the eyes of a master detective? Today, your brain will be pushed to the absolute limit with 15 hard mode mystery challenges. The clues are tiny, and you only have 10 seconds to solve each puzzle. Only the smartest 1% can find them all. Are you ready? Let's go. Challenge number 1. A valuable diamond was stolen from a glass display case. 3 suspects are standing nearby. Who cut the glass? The answer is suspect number 2. Look very closely at his chest pocket. Sticking just barely out of his pocket is the tiny silver tip of a glass cutter tool. If you got the right answer, please like this video and subscribe. Next challenge. A hospital hired a new doctor, but one of these 3 men is a complete fake. Who is the fake doctor? The answer is doctor number 3. Look very closely at his black stethoscope. The rubber tube is broken and held together with a tiny piece of gray duct tape. He is using a cheap fake prop. Next challenge. An empty building was set on fire. 3 men claim they were at a cafe all night. Who is the arsonist? The answer is person number 1. Look very closely at the cuff of his jacket sleeve. There is a tiny black smoking burn hole in the fabric from lighting the match. Next challenge. A woman's gold necklace was pickpocketed in the crowd. 3 suspects were stopped by police. Who is the pickpocket? Let's break down the mystery. It's person number 2. Look very closely at his zip jacket pocket. A tiny thin gold chain is slipping right out of the zipper. Next challenge. Someone forged a fake VIP ticket to get into an exclusive event. 3 guests are showing their tickets. Who is the forger? The answer is guest number 3. Look very closely at his thumb holding the ticket. The ink on the fake ticket wasn't dry, and he has a tiny wet blue ink smudge right on his skin. Next challenge. A mechanic shop hired 3 workers to fix a dirty engine, but one of them is an undercover boss. Who is the millionaire in disguise? Let's look at the evidence. The answer is person number 1. Look closely at his dirty, greasy hands. He forgot to take off his jewelry, and he is wearing a tiny, sparkling, expensive diamond ring. Next challenge. A corporate spy is secretly recording a private meeting. 3 executives are sitting at the table. Who is the spy? The answer is executive number 3. Look very closely at his necktie. Clipped perfectly to the very edge of his tie is a tiny, red, high-tech microphone. Next challenge. A bank robber escaped the exploding dye pack, but he didn't wash his clothes well enough. 3 men are at a restaurant. Who is the robber? The answer is person number 2. He looks clean, but look extremely closely at his white shirt collar. There is one tiny single speck of bright pink security dye left on the fabric. Next challenge. 3 men are playing high-stakes poker. One of them is cheating by looking at other people's cards. Who is the cheater? The answer is person number 1. Look very closely at the silver ring on his finger. The top of the ring has a tiny, shiny mirror built into it so he can see the reflection of the cards. Next challenge. A freshly painted blue masterpiece was touched and ruined at the gallery. 3 guests are standing nearby. Who touched the painting? The answer is guess number 2. Look very closely at the frame of his eyeglasses. When he adjusted his glasses, he left a tiny smear of wet blue paint right on the frame. Next challenge. An undercover police officer infiltrated a criminal gang. 3 gang members are standing in the alley. Who is the cop? The answer is person number 3. Look very closely at his waist. Poking just barely out from underneath his leather belt is the tiny silver edge of a police badge. Next challenge. A millionaire's coffee was poisoned with toxic green powder. 3 rivals are standing in the room. Who is the poisoner? The answer is person number 1. Look extremely closely at the tip of his thumb. There is a tiny speck of glowing green powder caught right under his fingernail. Next challenge. A highly dangerous convict escaped from prison in a normal disguise. 3 men are waiting at the bus stop. Who is the escaped convict? The answer is person number 2. Look very closely at the back of his shirt collar. Caught right on his collar is a tiny frayed string of bright orange fabric left over from his prison uniform. Next challenge. A VIP dinner guest was eliminated. 3 waiters are standing in the kitchen, but one is the killer. Who did it? The answer is waiter number 3. Waiters 1 and 2 have perfectly clean white serving gloves, but look very closely at waiter number 3's glove. There is a single tiny drop of red blood on the white fabric. Final challenge. A wealthy woman's pink silk scarf was stolen from her mansion. 3 suspects are walking down the street. Who is the thief? The answer is person number 1. Look down at the bottom of his heavy work boots. Stuck right to the bottom tread of his boot is a tiny torn scrap of pink silk fabric. He stepped on it while running away. Hey, did you get the clue? Great job. How many mysteries did you solve correctly? Tell me your final score in the comments and let me know which puzzle was the hardest.